All right. So we just got our asses handed to us by the Spurs. I am so pissed off at that game. Yeah, so pissed off at that game. So we'll do our 3 sims now. If we lose another, we'll be going down to Superstar. So we'll just see what happens there. And we won by a point. So we'll be playing the Bulls on Hall of Fame. We played them at the start of the season on Superstar. So it'll be interesting to see how we go against them. Win. Steve Francis is fully healed. Leave rotation as it is. Oh my God. Month. Not weeks. Torn right meniscus. Maybe I should have gone to bed. Oh, we should have gone to bed. We should have gone to bed. We should have gone to bed. Oh, that does not... No, that's not great. That's not great at all. Oh. I want to put Desmond Mason in the starting lineup. That means we've got 3 injuries, so Dickerson, you're going to have to sit on the bench for 0 minutes. Desmond Mason, you can have 26. Alright, what are we going to do? Oh, we should have just gone to bed like that. Oh, yeah, okay. Whoops. Alright. It's going to be tough on Hall of Fame against the Bulls. Yeah, that really hurts. I still think we can beat them. I do. I still think we can beat them. Torn meniscus. I was really enjoying Michael Dickerson. And 4 to 6 months means that he'll be probably out for the playoffs.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up.
Oh, now that Mason's in the starting lineup and get heavy minutes because Michael Dickerson's out, I'll need to go into training
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. And it's Kukoc in at small forward.
and move Mason's training schedule to medium.
Tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season. And to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
Here's Pippen. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Pass to Garnett.
Good D by Rashid.
They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn. And I'll tell you, That was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game.
Wallace misses. Chicago with the ball. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Kukoc, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Newman with the block.
Still Chicago's ball. Here's Garnett. Impressive scoring stats.
Good defense by Rashid. And throws it down.
He's a living highlight reel. Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Kukoc. Back to Claxton.
That's in.
Three. Wallace pulls it in.
Lucky. Last game that against the Spurs that would have gone in.
Pass to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Newman. And rejected. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Lets it go from 14. And it's in.
Kukoc off the glass.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going. Here's Newman.
Oh no.
Rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers. And in that game, they owned the glass.
That's in.
Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
I was lucky.
Watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Here's Mason. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Claxton. And that misses. That would have put him up. Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better. Mason the pass to Pippen. Wallace with it. Working on Claxton. Wallace's shot is good.
Rasheed Wallace.
Right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Claxton. He's been a consistent contributor.
Great D.
Over 11 a game. To the wing on the left. Pass to Francis. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mason the pass to Pippen. Clock at 6. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The officials were right on.
Scottie Pippen.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. That one's no good. The Bulls trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them. Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Hamilton finds the
Richard
ball
Hamilton.
13 feet out. I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Newman, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Over to the wing. Mason the pass to Newman. No good with a layup.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Shot from the low block. Got a hand on it, but it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. O'Neal, he's checked in from Portland. The Bulls making a switch here.
On the court.
Here's Hardy. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Hamilton. 6 to shoot. He drops it from range.
That was poor defense by me.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge. Here's Coles. To the paint. Here's Hardy. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Artest. Wallace outside. Inside. Thomas with a steal. Here's Hardy. Out to the wing. Here's Hamilton. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Artest. 14 points for him last game against Brooklyn. To stop the run. Here's O'Neal. And there's the rejection. Pass to Hamilton. Here's Hardy. 3-pointer. On target from range.
Working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
There's no way.
We've lost our way a little bit offensively.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Chicago making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Christie. Here's Turkoglu from the arc. Hardy grabs the board. Here's Coles. Still no points. Here's Hamilton. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Lays it up.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Coles. Oh, swiped away. Here we go. Left side O'Neal. And he converts the layup.
Jermaine O'Neal with a contested shot.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Here's Coles. First shot won't go. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Artest. To the inside. O'Neal. Good.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. O'Neal's got 6. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Coles. No points yet. And so he
Well done, O'Neal.
headed to the line to shoot.
Make him earn it.
Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. The
That
Bulls
Kurt Thomas.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional.
Yeah.
They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
You just joined us. Michael Dickerson did his MCL out for 4 to 8 months.
Blazers trail by 3.
Then we've got 3 on the injury list,
Out to the right wing.
and we're in all sorts.
Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Turkoglu. 5 on the clock. Here's Christie. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Bulls leading by 3. To the left wing. Coles passes to Hardy. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He has 7.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And it's Chicago with a board.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Coles, no good. And the Trailblazers shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Here's Christie. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the line for him here. The Trailblazers making a switch.
Doug
here.
Christie 2 from 2.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
less than 6 seconds. Here's Hardy. 7 points in the game. Oh, there's the alley. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
Jermaine O'Neal throws it down.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
The 17-footer.
Oh, get stuffed.
On the way out. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Got it up. He can't get it to go. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Bulls.
15. The Bulls, 18.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
And it's Francis in at the point. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
Wallace, the pass to Mason. Back to Wallace. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all
Too easy.
learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Rasheed Wallace. Oh, Garnett says no, not Rasheed Wallace.
Confidence, that's for sure.
The rebound by Mason. Blazers trail by 6. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And after an outstanding month of games, he's earned this honor, your Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Steve Francis. Stevie Franchise throws down the big dunk.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
The ball's knocked loose.
Oh no.
To the paint. Here's the Friends. Newman with a rebound. And the Trailblazers shooting just 35% from the floor. Wallace, the pass to Francis.
Steve Franchise.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. That's to Hardy. Now here's Claxton. He's covered closely. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Here's Newman. Here's Mason.
Desmond Mason.
Mason's got a second bucket of the night. Chicago trailing here. Here's Hamilton. He takes it in. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Pass to Wallace. Out left to the wing. Here's Francis. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mason. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. Mason's got 5 points in the quarter.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Hamilton. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Newman. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Garnett. 18 feet out.
That's in.
Chicago again with a bucket.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Ron Artest slams it down.
You love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Hardy. Portland with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jermaine O'Neal. Come on, let's go on a bit of a run here. Get another defensive stop.
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Portland on D. Here's Garnett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second
And a
personal
closer look
foul.
here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away,
Steve Francis with the contact layup.
and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Bulls have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Coles. The shot's good. Coles has got his first 2 points of the night.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Here's O'Neal. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's Kukoc.
Good D by Pippen.
Rebounded by Pippen.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Artest.
Oh.
Thomas with the defensive effort. Knocked loose. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Artest. The 3 is up. Hardy grabs the board. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on the team. But not every vet wants to accept a mentorship.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is...
Oh, what happened there?
Stewart, he's checked in for Thomas.
Ball.
Looking now at some numbers for him. Tipped away. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's O'Neal.
Oh, come on.
Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Coles. Here's Garnett. Here's Hardy. Give him 8 points now. Here he goes. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Francis. He has 6. Here's Turkoglu. Stewart defends.
Hedo. Turkoglu.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Bulls
Nothing
foul.
fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Personal foul.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
They're not leaving
the line.
any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead. And they're getting work done at the charity stripe here in the second quarter.
Hardy, the pass to Coles. Now Stewart. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Hardy. Shot clock at 2.
Portland
Fouls
foul.
for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Christie's checked in for Portland. And the Bulls also making a change.
Substitution on the court.
Claxton, he's checked in for Hardy. Stewart outside. Garnett passes to Coles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Missed inside. Trailblazers lead by 3. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Pippen pass to O'Neal. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Kukoc. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Kukoc has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Pippen pass to O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal.
And I like how they focused on getting high percentage shots, especially after the 3 balls weren't falling early on.
The Bulls trail by 3. 46 seconds left in the first half of this game. And it's going to be a
Goaltending.
Almost put that shot in time, just a man a second late.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Driving inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Yeah,
At the
just
line for
knocking
your
down
Trailblazers.
every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Over to the wing. Here's Kukoc. From 11 feet away. Rebounded.
Good
by-
day, Turkoglu.
Here's Christie. To the right side. From 7 feet away. Pippen. Oh, nice finish.
Scottie Pippen off the glass.
And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And the first half comes to a conclusion.
First half. Your score. Your Trailblazers.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit. That's all for now.
I really should have gone to bed. I still can't believe Michael Dickinson's out for 4 to 8 months.
And as we get into this third quarter,
After he got absolutely destroyed by the Spurs.
separation on the scoreboard.
Well, hopefully we can get a W here.
Trail by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. And it's Garnett in at the 4. The floater. Claxton can't get it to go. And the Trailblazers shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Mason.
Desmond Mason.
Finished with a one-handed jam.
Assist from
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. And here's Claxton. Hasn't got one to fall yet. LaFren's no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Francis, pass to Mason. Here's Newman. Back to Wallace.
There's Rasheed Wallace.
And he banks in the lane.
There you go.
And now it's an 8-point Portland lead.
Let's break away in the
Wear down. That's 3
third quarter. Come on.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Hamilton. He's got 16. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Richard Hamilton.
The pass, the catch, the slam. clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
These calls can
Block?
be so difficult for officials to make.
Thought they were going to call that a charge.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter.
Newman.
Dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Claxton can't get it to go.
Good D by Francis.
Intensity which they're hitting the boards. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Come on, Desi.
For two, Mason.
And no
And missed them
Second
both.
Free throw, so 0 for 2 there. The Bulls trail by 8. And he lobs it up. And he dunks it.
Well, he got it anyway. Kevin Garnett throws it down.
Assist is there. You can pounce.
Pippen, pass to Francis. Wallace with it. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Oh no, Rasheed Wallace is now injured. Bloody hell.
The 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Here's the Friends. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And
Now Rasheed Wallace is injured. Bloody hell.
Call Portland.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. They have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Here's Pippen. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Scottie Pippen with back-to-back buckets.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hook loose. Fast break. Here we go. Throws it up high. Can't finish.
That was my first attempt at a alley-oop. Obviously, I didn't do the receiving part all that well.
Here's Claxton. Here's the Friends. Second chance effort. Banked it in off the glass.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardy. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Portland, third.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
That's tipped. Now here's Claxton. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold.
Desmond Mason throws down the heavy dunk.
Points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Timeout call here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you get off the more resistance.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Portland, they're in a solid spot right now, 5th place.
Checking out the Trailblazers, this hasn't been an ideal launch to their season. They're really going to have to find a nice win streak to get back in that top spot.
Well, and what they're focused on most, being in that top spot after the last game of the year. It's all about that championship trophy.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Trailblazers.
Ron Artest. Sore right ankle day to day. Okay, so that is not too bad.
It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Oh, Kurt beat O'Neal off the dribble.
Sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Turkoglu, pass to O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Goes in. O'Neal's got 16 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now Claxton. Yet to see a basket. Here's Hardy. It's rebounded by Artest. Here's Stoudemire. He's guarded by Claxton. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. Ooh, nice.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Hit the double clutch layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
Pass to Claxton. Looking to get it going. And the layup is good.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Here's Christie.
Doug Christie.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Bulls trail by 8. Here's Claxton. Here's Hardy.
Oh, nearly stole it.
Hamilton. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Here's Stoudemire. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's O'Neal. And so he draws the foul. Heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Can't cash it in from close range. The Bulls trail by 7. Right wing. And there's the lob.
I would imagine it's nearly...
That was nice. That was a nice alley-oop to Kevin Garnett.
Right side. Christie passes to Stoudemire. Here's Christie. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, the block.
Oh, Kevin Garnett with the scoop block.
60% from the floor in the third. There's a minute 17 left.
That's in.
The third quarter of basketball. Claxton can't get it to go.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Turkoglu, the pass to O'Neal. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Finished off the break. Garnett's got 13.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
To the middle. Oh, it's blocked.
Oh, Kevin Garnett is just going on a tear offensively and defensively. And a dunk.
Well, he led him with the pass.
That's now only a 1-point lead.
Quarterback timing a route.
And we're falling apart.
Portland leading. Right wing.
Oh, and yeah, of course, yeah, NBA player making tens of millions of dollars would just step out of bounds.
And some changes here for Portland. Wallace, he's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Peterson in for Christie. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kukoc. For the lead. Rebounded by Turkoglu. Wallace outside. Pass to Turkoglu. Here's Peterson. Over to the wing to get back on track. Peterson.
No, what on Peterson?
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball.
That was really nice, Peterson.
Quarters of play and a close one here.
We're going to need a lot of boys to step up with 5 injuries on our roster now. And they're coming thick and fast, these injuries.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assistant.
Do I dare see if Rashid can go back on? He can. Oh, and they're playing him at the centre.
For the game.
Talk about pain.
All right, let's lock in. Let's get the W.
That dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Wallace in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. There's the triple. Peterson, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Hamilton. Claxton up top to tie it up. The steal. And here they
Right
go.
on, Ron.
Here's Artest. Here's Francis. Claxton with a rebound. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Hamilton. Six on the shot clock. Back to Claxton. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Chicago.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And they need to play good defense
Oh.
here. That trip to the
That was my
line
fault.
and
I saw the open player and thought I'd run the fast break, but forgetting this is 2K, that those things get picked off all the time.
And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
hard to convert against that kind of defense pressure.
Oh, I had Ron Artest running on the wing free. I went to pass it and got stolen.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. To take the lead.
That's in.
Knocks down the long J. And the Bulls lead by 1. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Back to Wallace. Here's Francis. And he makes
See
it.
Francis.
Winning time, and that's a winning play.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
We have a bunch of t-shirts to give away. And we're looking for the loudest fans.
Thomas, he's checked in for Chicago. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach telling their team this is a tight one. We need full effort defensively. 1 or 2 stops, and we will win this game.
That's in.
Coach preaching defense, a familiar tune.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And this is just typical of him.
With the timeout.
Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Timeout called the Blazers.
On the floor for
Portland
the
trailing here.
Trailblazers. Scottie Pippen.
Out to the right wing.
Mason.
Here's Newman. The offensive rebound.
Out of
bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
On 2 Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on
All right, we
Friday,
need to stop.
they'll host the Washington Wizards. Inside, here's Thomas. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And they've got the biggest lead of the night.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Newman, pass to Mason. To the inside, here's Pippen. To the paint, here's Newman. And it's LaFrentz with a rebound. LaFrentz has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hamilton going inside. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Not looking good.
Much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace with the midi.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Here's Kukoc. Down low. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their shot blocking, the defensive effort level has been great. You've got to love that intensity.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Newman throws it down with a heavy dunk.
Boy, he makes the basics look
All right, let's get a stop. Come on.
That's true. Here's Hamilton. The three-pointer off the mark.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Pippen. Goes up again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
To the right side. Here's Mason. Back to Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace.
And delivering the pass out in front.
Claxton down low. Pass to LaFrentz. To the left side wing. To the inside.
Good day.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Wallace has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Rasheed Wallace.
He just rises up and throws it down.
Injury, no injury, doesn't matter. Throws it down. Good foul. He was through then. No one was back on the baseline.
Third team foul.
To the middle. Pass to Claxton. Here's Kukoc. Clock at 6.
Good D.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Wallace, the pass to Newman. No good. That would have tied it.
I'm going to go small ball because Newman's playing like shit.
Chicago leading. Now here's Claxton.
Portland foul. Steve Francis. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Now here's Claxton. He's guarded closely.
Damon Stoudemire.
Rebounded by Pippen.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Pass to Mason. Over to the left wing. O'Neal inside. To tie it up.
Jermaine O'Neal.
O'Neal's got 21 points in the game.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's absolute last.
Now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
The game's not finished. There's no such thing as player of the game before the game's finished.
Mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Claxton passes to Kukoc. Here's Hamilton. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it's
Jermaine O'Neal with the block.
Chicago will retain possession. To win the drop. Oh, a little luck that time. It's a drop. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timeout called.
Who wants to update their fit tonight with a free t-shirt? Make a little noise.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to Mason. To the wing on the left. Here's Stoudemire.
2 minutes in the game.
Inside. Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace.
Monster jam.
Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Claxton.
That's in.
Right there. Nails it from 3.
That hurts.
Down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the
Rasheed Wallace.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Chicago has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Now here's Claxton. Tight defense on it.
That's in.
Kukoc, no good.
Lucky.
Portland trailing here. Pippen, pass to Stoudemire. Wallace outside. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Here's O'Neal. Knocks it loose. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Shot by Hamilton, no good. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
Jermaine O'Neal.
It's good. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Kukoc.
Fourth foul. Scottie Pippen. Second personal foul.
Come on, miss one of them.
He sinks a clutch free throw. Both teams will make substitutions.
Tony Kukoc.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Out to the right wing. Wallace, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Wallace. Pass to O'Neal.
Jermaine O'Neal gets the lead. Just pushes Rafe LaFrance out of the way and throws it down. No, it was a layup, wasn't it? Or was it a dunk? I think it was a layup.
They're behind by 1.
Alright, no easy buckets here.
This is where your coaching is so important.
Oh, that was nearly cross court.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Once again, off the mark by Chicago. Takes it inside. And he got the whistle.
Got to make them both, O'Neal.
He'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a
At the
bad foul.
line for your Trailblazers. Jermaine
Oh, and he misses it.
Here's Kukoc.
And we win by a point.
That was an incredible
Oh, so many injuries, so many injuries. Rasheed Wallace with a new injury. Michael Dickinson out for 4 to 8 months. Trace McGrady out 4 to 6 weeks. Sabonis out. And we somehow pull out the 1-point victory.
Brian Anderson, thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Well, we'll have a look at the stats. Jermaine O'Neal, other than those 2 missed foul shots at the end, which made it scary, because, you know, it was a half-decent look near at the end. Jermaine O'Neal had 25, 9 and 1 block. Rasheed Wallace came back on after a sore right ankle and did very, very well in those minutes with 16, 12, 3 and 1. Desmond Mason started the game off quite nicely early, but didn't really do too much in the second half. Steve Francis 10, 2 and 4. Scottie Pippen 8, 6, 4, 1 and 1. Louis Newman had a poor field goal night. Just Kevin Garnett just chat all over him early on, and then couldn't find his rhythm after that. Ron Artest, I still like using him. He just is an X factor. He's an X factor on this team, and I absolutely love him. Doug Christie was 4, 1 and 1. Turkoglu was 2, 1, 2, 1. Morris Peterson in his first real run had 2, 1, 1, and he had a nice little offensive rebound tip in, which you just saw just then. Stoudemire had 1 and 3 assists. We flip it over to the Bulls, and Richard Hamilton had 23, 2 and 6. Garnett had 15, 11, 1 and 5. Kukoc had 12, 4, 4, but missed that go-ahead bucket to give them the lead and the win. Hardy was 10, 2 and 1. Rafe LaFrance was 7, 9 and 1, and had a poor shooting night. Speedy Claxton had 6, 1, 8 and 3 with 5 turnovers and a 3 out of 15 shooting night. Kurt Thomas, I thought, did a couple of nice things. Bruce Stewart Jr. had a decent dunk in there, and that's pretty much all she wrote. So we'll click over and have a look at the... So let's look at the first half. They had a 3-point lead. We had 6 turnovers. And we only had 4 turnovers in the second half. They scored 8 points out of it. We shot 50 better from the field. They shot better from the 3-point line and better from the free throw line. Every other stat, fast break points, points in the paint, second chance points, bench points, assists, offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, steals. We obviously won in those categories. Had 14 dunks. Our biggest lead was 9. And now we've got some rostering issues with the injuries that we've got. But I'm going to do that next time I jump on. I'm hopping off and going to bed. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll just sim through this day, sort saves. I'll leave rotation as it is. By the time we get to the Wizards game, he'll be right to play. And whoever's watching, have a look at this. McGrady, 2 to 4 weeks. Sabonis, he's day to day. Now have a look at this. McGrady out 2 to 4. Sabonis day to day. Dickinson 4 to 6 months. Rasheed Wallace just got injured. Oh, dramas here at Portland. Anyway, I'm jumping off, so I'll catch you guys later.